Dominic, and thanks for joining me today. Today, I'm very excited because we're going to be learning how to play one of my favorite musical instruments, the bass guitar. So have you ever been to a concert and felt that powerful pounding in your chest, shaking your whole body? Well, that powerful pulse is the bass guitar, keeping the rhythm alive. So with the right tools and practice, anyone can learn the basics of playing the bass guitar. Many of us enjoy music every day. It's one of my favorite passions in life. Learning the bass guitar offers a new way to connect with the music we love. I've been playing bass guitar for over 10 years. I've been played in several different bands at several different venues. Venues ranging from 50 people to 5,000 people. So first, I'm going to show you how to hold your bass guitar correctly. Second, we're going to learn how to play a few basic notes on our bass guitar. And then finally, we're going to play a simple bass line together. So let's start by getting comfortable with how to hold and handle our bass guitar. First, for the posture, I want you to feel comfortable. So I want you to sit up a little bit. As you start to play your bass guitar, you're going to loosen up. Because remember, this is a bass, it's a groove instrument. Alright? With your left hand, you're going to be supporting the neck of your bass guitar. This is important for two reasons. The first one is you want to make sure that you're able to get the proper notes out of your bass guitar with your left hand, but also that you're able to support it and hold it up while you're playing. And then with your right hand, you're going to use it for picking over your pickups. So the pickups are the electronics down here as it picks up the sound from the strings on your bass. Then, the most important part for your bass guitar, this is for safety, is your strap. So your strap is going to be connected on two spots. The first is going to be up top, securely connected, and then the second is going to be down by where your instrument cable comes into your bass guitar. So you want to make sure they're secure in both spots. Because if you go to stand up and that's not secure, your bass playing days are over. Then, on your strap, you want to make sure it's comfortable, that it's not too tight and choking you as you play, but it's not too loose so your bass doesn't fall off as you play as well. Alright, now that you're holding the bass, let's try playing a few notes. So, we're going to start with our right hand and plucking over our fretboard. We're going to use what's called a pick. So a pick is a little plastic piece, and you're going to hold it in between your thumb and index finger. Some bass players use a pick, some use their fingers, and that's where you get the sound slap of the bass. Alright, you get the... Alright, but as you can see, I'm missing those. So we're going to stick with the pick for today. Alright, with our left hand, we're going to be on the neck of our bass guitar, and we're going to be going through what's called the fretboard. So the frets are the individual squares on each one of the pieces of our neck here. So it's going to start from the top, and it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and so forth down the neck of our guitar. Alright, so it's important that we have great finger posture with this because we want to make sure we produce a clean sound with this. With our right hand strumming and our left hand on our fretboard going for each individual note, we want to make sure we produce a clean sound. This is really important so we get something that sounds like a bass where it goes. If we don't push down hard enough, we want to make sure we have a firm push on our fretboard, but not too firm. Otherwise it's going to sound muffled and you're going to get a... Right? You want to make sure you get a clean, crisp sound. Alright. So, once you're comfortable playing a few notes, you're ready to try a simple groove. So for today's purposes, what we're going to try is a few notes on our fretboard. We're going to start with our top string, called our E string, and we're going to go to our 5th fret on our fretboard. So from the top is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to see a white dot on there. It's going to be the second from the top, indicating it's our 5th fret. So with our 5th fret on our top string, we're going to try 4 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, sounding really good. Nice job. Then we're going to go on the same fret, on that 5th fret, we're going to go down 1 string from the top to our 2nd string, which is our A string, and we're going to try that. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? And then third, we're going to slide down 2 frets on that same A string, the second from the top, to our 7th fret, and we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. So now let's try that all together. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great job. You sound fantastic so far. So proud of you. Keep this up. Now that you feel a little bit more confident in your playing abilities, we're going to change things a little bit. On our 2nd string, on that A string, where we slid down from the 5th to the 7th fret, instead of sliding, we're going to keep our index finger on that 5th fret, and we're going to use our ring finger to get to that 7th fret. So instead of sliding, we're going to go. Okay? And we don't have to go that fast. Right? We're going to take things slow. So from the beginning, as we transition from that, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great job. Fantastic. You sound like a bass player already. Alright. Now that you've played a few of these notes in a basic little groove, you got what it takes to be a bass player. We've learned how to hold our bass guitar, play a few basic notes, and jam to a simple little groove. With these tools and a little more practice, you can become a great bass guitar player. So next time you hear a song with a thumping rhythm, remember, you're just a few notes away from creating the beat yourself. Alright. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you have a great time and keep playing the bass.